Hello and welcome to Housing Minute. My name is Samuel Gunter. I'm the Executive Director of the North Carolina Housing Coalition, and this week we are remembering the one-year anniversary of Hurricane Helene hitting Western North Carolina. It's important to mark anniversaries like this because, as we have seen from Florence, from Matthew, from Floyd, the heroic stories that we hear in those early days of folks going above and beyond to help neighbors in incredible ways in the face of such a devastating storm, that love and attention is needed 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 10 years out as communities recover. It's important for us to remember those who were lost in the storm, and it's important for us to support the efforts to rebuild, because again, we are in the very early days. More than 71,000 homes were directly impacted, meaning they're in need of repair or rebuilding. That does not happen in a year. It doesn't happen in two. That is a decade plus long process. And again, we are in the very early days of that. And it's important as we remember, as we work on state budgets and federal budgets and do the advocacy that we do, that more support is still needed to make sure that folks can make it back home. For the folks who had those direct storm impacts, and for others whose jobs were impacted by the storm and their ability to pay the rent or the mortgage on their home that wasn't necessarily damaged during the storm. That is also an important part of the work that still needs to go on in Western North Carolina in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. And again, it is important to mark these anniversaries and remember the devastation from a year ago, because the attention and care that was brought to bear in that immediate crisis, we need that attention and care 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 years out, to make sure that our systems are working as they should to get people back home, that the resources needed to do that are dedicated to that effort, and that the resources are used in the right way. For all of those of you who experienced the storm, who do this work as well, and we're trying to navigate serving your communities while also being in the midst of the storm itself. We talked to so many of you in the immediate aftermath. You are still top of mind for us. We are part of the North Carolina Inclusive Disaster Recovery Network, and you'll see posts from them over the course of this week as well, marking the 1 year anniversary. And so as we look ahead to our Affordable Housing Conference next week, and we're looking forward to seeing many of you there, we will also be talking about what does affordable housing development, preservation, what does that look like in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene? And what do we need to do to make sure that we are building back better? Thank you for your time, and we will hopefully see you at the conference next week.